Good evening everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday tier of HPR at 8 PM. Today we're at the circuit of the Americas, and today we could see our third champion crowned in HPR. If Aiden finishes ahead of Polskiv on track today, he will be champion. Or if Polskiv cannot get that for, let me think, 35. Unless Polskiv beats Aiden by 15 points or more today, the championship will be over. So the pressure's on Polskiv. Can he make Aiden wait another week? All he's got to do is outscore him by 15 points. Meanwhile, in the middle of the field, from about 5th down, well, the whole midfield's quite clumped together. So you have Aiden on 206 points. He's 431. He's 41. Let me think. I haven't done maths for a while. You have to bear with me. So 35. He's 41 points clear of Polskiv. So Polskiv has got to outscore him today by at least 16 points to get this to go to the last race of the season. And who's on the track at the moment? So I'm a little bit behind. I was rushing to get ready. So there's a Haas at the first car round. So it's going to be, the name is Luke, will be setting the first time today. If you watch the weekend's race here, it come down to a second, and it was a very intense battle towards the end. But anyway, at the points at the moment, there is still battles up and down the field here. Mainly in the midfield, where Anubis is currently in 7th on 68 points. All the way down to 15th with Shug's Life on 34. So a lot can change in the midfield over these last two races of the season, as the name is Luke now comes round that last corner to start his lap. Also AlphaTauri can also bag the constructors today. All they've got to do is increase their gap over Red Bull to 43 points if they want to take the constructors title today. They currently hold a lead of 25 points, so if they can outscore the Red Bulls by 18 points today, the AlphaTauris will be the champions. Maybe double bubble for it'll be double bubble for the AlphaTauri team. So Aiden's not racing today, I didn't realise that. Aiden is not racing today, so Polskiv then has got a good opportunity today. He's just got to outscore, so he's just got to finish second or third here and get the fastest lap to take the battle to the last race of the season. As the name is Luke, he's now coming around the final part of the track here. And he comes around the second to last corner. Ooh, ran a bit wide there and it's invalidated his laps. Luke's lap has been chalked off here. So where's Jay Rooney trying to find the next car that's on a flying lap? And that's going to be Magic Mag then. So Magic Mag's going to be the first guy to set a time here. Coming up to the last corner, and literally every car is on the track bar too. As Magic Mag comes round the last corner and posts a 1 minute 34.6. Put himself on pole at the moment. Dragon goes into second with a 137.7. Who's going to be next across the line? I think it's going to be one of the AlphaTauris. It's Nathan, and Nathan goes onto pole then a whole second quicker than his teammate Magic Mag today. Magic Mag is standing in for Aiden, who's couldn't make it today. So Alan goes into third. So Polskiv is on a flying lap, but he's got an Alpine in front of him. Is he holding him up here? He's had his lap invalidated as Polskiv, so he might as well back out of that battle. And Mo then goes on to pole with a 133.1 here. So good luck there for Mo. Mo's got quite a lot of poles in HPR, and he's looking to add to his tally here. As Chartman just invalidates his lap there through the S's. And it's backed right out of it then. So Mo's on pole at the moment, provisional pole, with the two AlphaTauris in second and third. Wazza got himself up to fourth here. That's a good lap there from Wazza. He's on a wheel now. He'll be hoping to get up to pace as quickly as possible with his new wheel. Practice makes perfect, trust me, mate. Just getting a few times now. It feels quite scattered at the moment in terms of times. Mo's time is 4.5 seconds quicker than the slowest time. Shug's Life said his lap invalidated. Anubius said his lap invalidated. Polski's had his lap invalidated, but he's going again. Mo's just started a lap. Koi's Army is on a lap, but he's not quick enough at the moment. Chapman's had his lap invalidated, so we'll follow Polskiv then round and see if he can get himself as high up the field as he possibly can here. Comes through the S's. Lovely there for the S's, that was from Polskiv. Drops down to get a 5. Should we ride on board with him? Let's do it. Polskiv, remember, uses no assist. Oh, and he's invalidated his lap on the exit of that corner. This track is strict with track limits, and already he's had his lap invalidated. It's his second lap then he's had invalidated today. And Jam's just told me we've got a dry qualifying, but we have a damp race. We've got a wet race coming our way then. Chapman's saying looking like it could be an intermediate race. So will people be going out on their wet setups here instead of their dry setups? We shall see. This track I reckon will be quite nasty in the rain, especially the messes through sector 1. It's who's on a flying lap. Mohammed puts himself into 6th there. Mohammed Mahmood, nice lap there from him. There's Jay Rooney, comes to turn 1. Polskiv's going again, so Polskiv then's going again. Sharpman then is coming around the last 2 corners now. Let's see if he's going to go to, right on the edge of track limits there, just about kept it in. He probably knows he could have done that a bit cleaner there. He won't be happy with that one, but it's good enough to put him up into 4th for the time being for John. Shouldn't too bad. Now, considering we're having a wet race, I think it might be a wet start as well. It doesn't really matter what tyres you're going to be on at the moment. So, Gilbert, you might want to go out on soft tyre, unless we won't have rain at the start of the race. So here goes Polskiv then, getting his DRS in as we look back on that beautiful Red Bull car. And the suspension's not flexing as much as the Mercedes in real life. It's causing a bit of controversy. There's two major overtaking points then on this track. You've got the ends of the home straight up the hill where you can be very light on the brakes. If you're going uphill, you drop the speed quite quickly there. That's one place where the moves can be taken, and down the other DRS straight as well. And just after it, through them tight corners, you can get the move done there. As Polskiv then invalidated again. 3 laps and 3 invalidations from Polskiv. I'll be wanting to improve on that one. So who hasn't set a lap? So you got Jay Rooney hasn't set a lap. Shug's Life hasn't either. The 2 guys out on track at the moment. Who's further around? It's Jay Rooney as he comes down the DRS straight now. Is he going to? He'll be hopefully trying to get a toe off that car in front of him. There's the car slowing down. The 2 Alpines are slowing down. One of them's got out of the way. He's got to get out of the way of this Ferrari there. This Ferrari's on fire. Oh, that was close. Just about got out of the way. That other Alpine, that would have been Mohammed. Mado. Now, let's see if Jay can just hook it up around this last sector now. Got Dragon in front of him. Dragon is currently on a firing lap, so he doesn't have to get out of the way of Jay Rooney here. They both come around the last two corners. See what sort of time Jay Rooney's going to put in here. He comes, crosses the line. Jay Rooney's up to 11th then, so Wazza, Bulky Worm and Anubis and Hill Trainer all out of qualifying at the moment. Shug's Life is back to right out of his lap time here. Ice One's on a flying lap as well. He's going up to the DRS zone now. He's got 7 minutes to go here. Murray's on pole at the moment. Nathan and Magic Mac in the AlphaTauri are second or third. Chartman's in fourth. The name is Lucas in fifth. Mohammed Mado is in sixth. Wazza's in seventh, but he won't be setting another time as he's retired. Corey's Army's currently in eighth. Good qualifying for him so far. Alan Crowley's in ninth. Joe Bade's in 10th. Jay Rooney is in 11th. Dragon's in 12th. Bulky Worm's currently in 13th, but has retired. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 drivers that haven't set a time yet. And 2 of them won't be. That's Jet, that is Anubis and Hilltrain. They've both retired as well. I was just watching Ice One. We took a very wide line around that corner there. He's ran wide on the exit there as well. So Ice One's using all the track he can here to get his time in. And it's good enough for 5th at the moment for Ice One. So it's quite a good qualifying time, to be fair. So is there anyone that hasn't set a lap time that's going for a lap time right now? Shug's Life is, I think. Let's see what time Shug's Life can post him. He comes down the DRS straight here. Chartman's improved as well. Chartman's got himself up to 3rd. And he's improved on his qualifying place at the moment. Polskiv is also on a flying up as well. He's invalidated his first route, so hope he can get at least 1 lap in today. Remember, he needs to score at least 16 points to take the battle to the championship down to the last race here against oh, I forgot, against Aiden, sorry. So the Red Bulls are currently 5th and 18th here. So as it stands, they could be, AlphaTauri could be looking at taking the constructors home today. Polskiv's invalidated another lap. He's not enjoying this qualifying session so far. His Polskiv, that's 4 laps and 4 invalidations here. He's got to be frustrated. He's just got to keep it within them track limits. Nathan's out on another lap as well. Let's see what, checking with Nathan. And Jamie's going for a Chartman podium tonight. Good evening as well, Jamie. You're going for a Chartman podium. I don't think you'll be far wrong there. Chartman is always good in the rain. But I'm going to go for an Ice One podium. And I'm hoping we can get a new podium player here today. Someone that hasn't finished on the podium. Just have that feeling where I think there's going to be a surprise winner today. Just have that feeling. Nathan's invalidated his lap time, he hasn't improved. The other Red Bull not improving either. That Corey's Army, he's had his lap invalidated. We've got a lot of people invalidating their laps today. And Polskiv is going for another one straight away. He hasn't invalidated it so far. Let's see if he can keep that going for the rest of the lap. Yeah, and actually get a time in. Because he is running out of time to do so. So here we go. Into the last 2 corners now for Polskiv. So the Red Bull parked in the pit lane wall. And Polskiv finally gets his lap time in. Oh! Polskiv misses out on pole by 0.041 of a second from Mo. Fantastic lap there from Polskiv. He's just missing out on the pole position right now. But then Mo has gone improved anyway. Mo has improved his lead to 0.25 of a second over Polskiv. Fantastic lap there by Mo then. Hit back straight at him. So what's Gilbo and Jay Rooney doing? Are they improving? Jenny still hasn't set a lap here, so we've got 4 guys that haven't set a lap. 3 of them have retired. Jenny set a purple sector too, so see what Janice is doing here. And I saw an Alfa Romeo off into the barriers there, and that would have been stiff by that. As his teammate drove past him, I just caught him in the background, stuck in the barrier. Let's see what Janice can do. He comes down that last corner. And Janice goes up to second. So he hasn't set a lap all qualifying session, and right at the death here, he comes out and puts that Alfa Romeo onto provisional second place. And now people will be going out now for their final lap times. So I don't think Chartman's pushing him. Oh, Polskiv's gone on to pole. Polskiv has pulled another lap out of the bag here when he's lost his front wing. So the 2 constructors rivals here, Red Bulls and Alpha Tauris, they've had a big coming together there. Polskiv put himself onto pole, 5 tenths clear of Mo. And then as he comes round turn 1, there was an Alpha Tauri that decided to slow right down. Polski's gone straight to the back of him. He's lost all his front end here. So that's Polski's qualifying done. Now is Mo going to be improving? He's going to be absolutely on it here, trying to improve. We'll follow him then. As people have given up now, their qualifying's done. Let's see if Mo's improving through sector 2. After Polski snatched pole from him. To whoever's on their laps now, this will be your final laps. See if we get any improvements here. Mo is only just up on his own time. And he spun it. Mo spun it. Mo is out. Mo spun it there at the start of sector 2. And he's qualified, he's done. So he won't be improving. Janice is in the pit. This is what Chartman's doing. Chartman's been dropped down to 6 after Joe Bowes just improved to put himself up to 5th. Let's see if Chartman can improve it. He's 2 tenths up at the moment, so that'd be good enough to put him in 3rd place here. And Mo's been disqualified. Mo has been disqualified and will be starting at the back here. I wonder what that was for. He must have just parked it on the grid. He's been disqualified. He was in 2nd as well. That's going to be absolutely furious for Mo. As Chartman comes down that last corner and goes up to 3rd. So Chartman then gets 3rd. Mo's not going to be too happy. So that's our qualifying done then, guys. Mo getting disqualified right at the death then. It's dropped him to the back of the field, and I was looking forward to a battle between him and Polskiv at the top. So Polskiv will be starting on pole. Janice will be in second, the Alpha Man. Chartman will be in third. Nathan in the AlphaTauri in fourth. Gilbert in fifth. Imagine Mag standing in for the championship leader. Aiden at the moment will be in sixth. Sugarsive seventh. Ice One in eighth. The name Zook ninth. Mohammed Mahout 10th. Wazza's going to be in 11th. Koizami in 12th. Jabrun in 13th. Alan Crowley 14th. Dragon in 15th. Walkie Worm in 16th. And then Anubis Stiffmeister, Hill Trainer Mo didn't set a time while Mo did. Mo would have been in second if he didn't get disqualified there. So he'll be absolutely fuming. But Mo does have the pace to fight his way back through the field. We know that. So we're here then for the race. And it is raining here. So we'll be on intermediates to start. I think we will. As everyone now just getting their last minute setups in. So here we go then. Lights are on. And the lights are off. And here we go then. We've come up to the first corner then. Polski's having to go around the outside. Oh, it's gone 3 abreast, 4 abreast. 4 abreast. Ah, Polski's spun it. He's just kept it. Oh, it's got McLaren coming his way. Oh my god. We had about 4 or 5 cars. All spinning it here. And everyone's stayed on the soft tyre here. And with the track being very good, we've got cars all over the place here. We've got another one off here. That's Wazza. Mohammed's off as well. So Wazza's off. Mohammed's off. So we've had a lot of spinners here. I think it's already time to fit to the Inters here. So, as Jamie's just said, absolute carnage. Everyone's spinning. Oh, we've got another yellow flag. Who's gone off this? Oh, we've got more carnage. The name is Luke. He's had a spin. And Bulky Worm is going really slow in the McLaren. Absolute carnage going on right now. People are struggling with the greasy conditions here. One man that is not struggling at the moment is Chartman and Nathan. They have already pulled a 3-second gap in. We've got another yellow flag. So who's this one for? Oh, we've got a Ferrari round. Anubis is round. So Anubis has spun. We've got absolute carnage of everyone is struggling with these conditions here. So I've counted 7 spins on the first lap right now. And there's another one. Mohammed's gone again. Oh, and I think Wazza's going. No, Wazza's kept it together. Mohammed went off though. Everyone's struggling. We've got a few cars coming into the pit here. I'm guessing they have got either front wing damage or they're going to be switching to the Inters here. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're going intermediates. They don't like to look at these conditions and they've gone straight to the intermediates here. And that's not, he's not there, they're not the only guys, so we'll be keeping an eye on their times. I'll get it so I can see what their gap is to their leader. Well, oh, we've got a retirement. Nathan's out. Where's Nathan crashed? Nathan's crashed at the start of the S's here. Let's see if we can see the accident. No, it's gone. We've got the yellow flag set to 1. Everyone is struggling with these conditions. Let's see if the guys on the intermediates then will start catching up here. We've got Janice in 10th. Now let's see if that intermediate tyre is a quicker tyre. It doesn't look it. He is losing time here. So it's 24.3. See what that gap is towards the end of the lap. It's just increasing. So the intermediate tyres are not working just yet. I don't think it's the right time for the intermediate tyres at the moment. People are not making up. The Inters are not making up time on the soft tyres at the moment. Sapolsky's managed to get himself back up to 7th. Janice is just about maintaining the gap to the leader, so the Inters are not the quicker tyre at the moment. It's about the same right now. Janice seems to be struggling more on the Inters than he is on the dries. DRS is enabled. That's telling you it's not a wet track here. If DRS is enabled, Janice is falling back from the leaders here, so it's not time for the inter tyre. Polsky's gone for the inter tyre. I don't think it is time, guys. Janice is not making up time on anyone on the dry tyre. He's even getting caught by Mohammed behind. I've got Gilbo's spun it, so Chartman's leading. Oh, we've got a retirement. Hill train. Where's his car? Oh, he's spun it there. So Hill train is out on the DRS detection point. We've got a virtual safety car. So that's 3 people that are gone at the moment. Jay Rooney, Nathan and Hill train have all DNF'd. Corey's Army has also spun it at the start. The S's kept it going though. The Chartman's leading by 3 seconds to Magic Mag. Shug's Life just behind him. Oh, we got Shug's Life has just gone into the back of Magic Mag here. And Polsky's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety. This race at the moment is absolute carnage. Anubis and Polsky have got drive-through penalties, and right now it is absolute mayhem out on this track. And the inter tyres are not setting quicker times than the dry tyres either. The Chartman's gap to Janice has improved by about a second. And you can see Chartman there just coming over the crest of the hill to turn 1. And Chartman now leads by 6 seconds here. And it's looking strong for him right now. Chartman there. We all know he's very strong and very consistent. So Janice, these guys are coming out after. So half the field, one Inters, half one dry, and the Inters are starting to speed up a little bit now. I don't know if it's the quickest tyre to be on just yet. It's always best to listen to Jeff on that one. So Janice is in 3rd, so Chartman will be keeping an eye on the gap he has to Janice. As soon as that gap stops to fall, Chartman will know it's time for the intermediate tyres. So I'm looking now. Polsky's down into 13th place. He needs a 2nd or 3rd and fastest lap to get this championship down to the last race. It's just not panning out for him. A spin on that one and now a drive through. It's just not working out for him here. And I'm pretty... Chartman's just setting fastest lap after fastest lap here. Chartman's pulled his lead out to 7 seconds now to Ice One. We had a car off there, and that's a McLaren. And it was Corey's Army. Corey's Army is out here. Ooh, who was that spinning there? Name is Lucas Spun. And he's on the Inters. There are cars spinning all over the place. The Bulky Worm is currently facing the wrong way. The name is Luke, can't keep the car straight, and he's lost his front wing there. Oh, this is not looking good for anyone. And Bulky Worm is struggling to get that car to point forward. McLaren's having a right mare right now. He can't get that car facing forward right now. And there goes his front wing. So virtual safety car then. The field is massively spread out here. You could do. Everyone will be hoping for a safety car, but Chartman won't be. Chartman will be absolutely loving this right now. He's got a lead up to 11 seconds. And Bulky Worm retires by crashing into a wall. And only a virtual safety car still. And we're only 5 laps in, and we've already had 5 retirements here. And those guys that were on the intermediates have pitted now and reverted back to a soft tyre. It's not ready for the rain. Oh god, as I keep switching through, people are spinning all over the place, and Mohammed's now spun. He was looking strong as well. There are cars all over the place. I agree, Britzy boy, people are just overheating their tyres and just keep spinning. And I reckon Bulky Worm rammed it into the barrier because he had just given up. There are cars, people are just absolutely struggling here. So Chartman's leading by 10 seconds now. And he's absolutely loving this one. He's got a lead of 23 over Janice. Janice is slightly pulling that gap back in now. So Ice One is falling back towards Janice and falling away from Chartman. Chartman then just taking his time. Doesn't need to rush into anything right now. Let me just change that to look at the leader. Janice is now starting to catch the leader, so either Chartman's tyres are going or it's the inters are coming into play here. And we've got a yellow. Gilbo's out. So Gilbo is out here. Oh, he's lost it on the exit of that fast sweeping right hand in sector 3. We've got a safety car. We have a safety car. Not something Chartman would have wanted to see here. This is going to give people a chance just to sit and reset now. So Chartman should have enough time to pit and come back out in the lead here. And as I said, Chartman is in the pit. And what tyres is he going to go for though? You want to be on the right tyres, so Chartman's in. And Chartman's going for inters. Mohammed's now got to drive through for speeding under the penalty safety car. So Chartman pits. And he comes back out on the inters. Is that going to be the right tyre choice? Ice One's pitted and gone back out on the softs. Janice is pitting. What's Janice going to do? Janice going for a new pair of inters as well. So has Ice One made the mistake here of going back out on the softs? Is it still not time for the intermediate tyres here? What's got safety car? I'm just going to grab a quick drink. So we're back here and everyone's switching to the inters in their pits by the looks of it, except for Ice One and Shugs Live, who still think it's start time for the soft tyre here. And Stiffmeister has gone and whacked on a full set of wet tyres, and I don't see that working out too well. That is just, you're just gonna, it's not wet, just about wet enough for the Inters going out on the wet, full wet tyre. He's just gonna overheat that tyre to the extreme, mate. Definitely not wet enough for the wet tyre yet. We've got a massive spread of cars out. We've got to wait for everyone to catch up to the field. Let's jump back to Chartman then, whilst the field catch up. Don't know why Stiff Monster's gone for the wet tyre. Full wet. That's a risk. I don't actually know why you would go for the full wet tyre. When people are umming and ahhing between running the Inters or the dries, going full wet just seems a bit crazy to me. And I bet you them tyres are going to overheat quite quickly. They're being very cautious as well as they're trying to warm their tyres up under the safety car. Too much of an input because he's just spinning around. So it's going to be a reset then. Everyone then should be able to catch back up. And Stiff Moss is going straight in after them wet tyres. We've gone straight to the pit. So Chapman will lead us on this safety car restart. He's pretty much led every lap so far. Magic Mag will be in second, with Ice One in third, Shulk Saif in fourth, Jonas fifth, Mohammed in sixth, Anubis in seventh. Mo, who started last, got back up to eighth here. Alan's in ninth, Poskiv, who started on poles, down to 10th. Dragon's in 11th, Stiff Moss is in 12th, who's come in for the intermediate tyre and got the hand off the wet. Luke in 13th, Wazza in 14th. So, with 14 cars left, we have 6 guys on the intermediates, and the rest of the field on the softs. Wazza has gone for a set of mediums as well at the back of the field. It's just not, the rain's just not heavy enough right now. People umming and ahhing, trying to think what tyre they need to be on. I'm going to have another lap of the safety car, so 3 laps of the safety car then. This has got to be the last lap of the safety car here. So people are still just umming and ahhing over what tyres to be on. Where's Polsky? Polsky dropped down, well, he's back up now. So I'm hoping the safety car will be in on this lap. I was just reading through the messages in the chat. Not many people are enjoying the rain right now. So safety car then is coming in on this lap. Chartman's going to lead us away. We've still got split strategies amongst the field here. We're on lap 9 of 28. This will be lap 10 at the beginning now, so there will still be 20 laps to go. Poskie's picked up a penalty for a collusion there. And Chartman puts us back underway then, and has got a nice little jump on Magic Mag there. But Magic Mag's having to go defensive against Ice One. Ice One's going to go around the outside. And Ice One gets that move done. Ice One's moved up to second place with a fantastic overtake there. And Anubis has got past. Oh, someone's had a slide there. Oh no, Mo! Mo spun it. So Mo has spun it. That's going to drop him down. So Mo's now down to 12. Polski's in the pit. And he's emerging. He must have lost his front wing. So Polski's having an absolute terrible race right now. So he has dropped right down. Mo has dropped right down. So the two fastest guys in qualifying are currently 12th and 13th. And quite a distance from the main pack here, especially Polski. Polski's 42 seconds back here. So Chartman's leading. He's got Ice One behind him. We're all on split strategies here between the inters and the dry tyres. Which is the fastest tyre? I don't think anyone knows at the moment. It is literally on the cross point. We're literally on the borderline of inters and dries. Neither tyre seems to be faster. They seem to be just about right. That rainfall's a bit heavier. You'll definitely be on the inters. If it holds off, you'll want to be on the soft. And Ice One is gaining quite quickly here on Chartman. Chartman looks like he's going to have to go a bit defensive here to Ice One. Ice One's on the dry tyre as well. And we're seeing a few of the dry guys on the dry tyres now starting to make ground on the guys on the intermediates. Mohammed's in the pit. Is Mohammed going to emerge? He's going to emerge in 12th. Chartman is going to try and keep Ice One behind him. He needs a bit more rain, does Chartman. He just needs that tad, the track just to get that tad bit more wetter. That will just make the wet tyre, the inter tyre, the best tyre to be on right now. Can Ice One gain it? He's going to have the advantage. He's going to be in the slipstream now of Chartman. Is he going to be close enough? Chartman's going to have to go defensive. Chartman's not going defensive. He usually defends the inside line. As Ice One goes down the inside of Chartman. Chartman's got the outside, but he's going to have the inside for the next corner. Was that Chartman's plan all the time to have it the inside on the next corner? Oh, Chartman has kept the lead. Ice One got a bit squirrely there. And Chartman's kept the lead. Mr. Alonso, I thought he was giving up the place, but obviously not. Chartman there got the tactical mind of a god when it comes to defending. And Mr. Alonso is still leading this race. Ice One's going to be right on the back of him now though. We've got a Haas that has spun. He's just getting back on the track, so Luke had spun there. I'll get back to this battle now because Ice One's going to try it up the inside and it's just not close enough. Chartman's run a bit wider there just to make sure he gave him enough room. And Chapman still leading here. And he's still keeping Ice One behind. This race is immense at the moment. It is literally, we're on the borderline of dry and wet tyres. Neither tyre seems to be faster than the other. As Mo's pitted and put on the inters. As Polski's gone and set the fastest lap here at 1:46.2. Nowhere near the 1 minute 34 as you'd expect here. So it is not the driest track, but Sherman's not going to come under pressure again from Ice One. Ice One's going to the inside again. And this time he's going to have the move done before he gets to the corner, so Ice One's going to inherit the lead here. And Chapman thought about doing the cut back there. Couldn't get it done, so Ice One now leads here in America. Chapman's going to want to try and stick with him here. He's got another guy on the dry tyres just behind him. And the Haas is Luke has spun again, I think. It has. So the Haas of Luke has spun. He's down in 13th. And he's struggling. And he ain't going to give up. He's going to continue up. Oh, we've got another yellow flag. Who's this one for? So, Wazo, I think, had a spin there. It was either Wazo or Mohammed had a spin there in Sector 2. They kept it going. And now we've got cars in the pit. So, Magic Mag's going back out on the mediums. Anubis going back out on the soft. Janice has retired. Where's Janice crashed out? So, Janice has crashed out at the exit of turn 1 here. So the Alfa Romeo team are both out of this Grand Prix. And now we're going to be left with 12 cars. Sharpman now just dropping away from Ice One here. Is the rain stopping? I can't see any rain falling on my screen, so it looks like it's time to go to the dry tyre here. I'm trying to see if I can spot the rain. I think it stopped. No, still raining here at the back end of the track. So, where's the closest battle? That's Waza chasing Anubis down for 7th here. So Waza's in 8th. He's trying to chase Anubis down right now. He did have a little moment there, did Waza. So Charman's in the pit then. So Charman's coming into the pit and I'm guessing he's going to be going for the dry tyres right now. Let's see what he's going for. He's in. He's going for another set of the softs. So out the pit comes Charman. Where's he going to emerge here? Charman's going to emerge back onto the track in 4th place right now. Just going to have to do some work to get back up the field. The inter tyres then are not the tyre by the looks of it. It's not raining in the first sector, but the last sector it is. Dragon Pits comes out in 8th. Imagine Mag's gone out on the inters. Now people coming in and switching to the dry tyre, and then the guys on the dry tyre are coming in and switching to the inters. Literally no one knows what is the best tyre right now. It's Magic Mag then on the inters. Polskiv must have had another spin. He's dropped back. As it stands, Aiden will be the champion. However, there is not an AlphaTauri. No, this Magic Mag is 1 point at the moment, but Shuxlife from the other Red Bull is currently on for 18. That'll be enough to pull the Alpines closer in and leave the last race of the season to a constructors' battle. So Ice One leads, Chug's Life in second, Alan's in third in that in the Haas here. Alan's got himself up to third. He's got Chartman there, who is catching him as well. Chartman's on a charge, and he's slowly catching Alan here. Took a second out of him in that last sector as well. So let's have a look at gaps to leader. So Chartman is at 18 seconds behind, and he's already gaining. Ah, nice one. So Ice One is seemingly Shug's Life Street seemingly struggling here. Chartman is absolutely flying. A purple sector one. Now he's gonna have Alan in front of him. Chartman is absolutely flying here. Now moves up to third. And the new tyres are working out for Chartman. Got the lead of Ice One down to 16 seconds. It was 18 at the start of the lap. Chartman's absolutely flying. Oh, who's that? I think that was Wazza. Where's Wazza? Oh, Wazza's had a spin. Let's cool your tyres down. Don't rush it back onto the track. Let's cool your tyres, Wazza. The Wazza's dropped down to 11th here. Polski, if it needs to finish in top 3. He's 48 seconds behind the leader. He's going to be praying for another safety car. So Shug's Life's in the pit, and he's going for the medium tyre. That'll get him to the end easily. Chartman's gone up to second then. Alan's got up to third. Chartman is absolutely flying. He's took 4 seconds out of Ice One in one lap. Chartman then is not hanging about. Chartman is absolutely foot to the floor. He's absolutely flying. He's taking massive chunks out of people here. Chartman is absolutely fine. He's took another 3 seconds out of Ice One's lead here. He's put 9 seconds on Alan in the lap. That's telling you the pace Chartman's got right now. And Alan now starting to hold up Shug's Life here. And we've got a virtual safety car, so everyone watch your pace. And that's 4. Why have we got a virtual safety car? That would make me think someone's lost their front wing or something here. Ice One's in the pit and he's going for the mediums. He would have saved a lot of time pitting under the virtual safety car. And Alan's coming into the pit as well. Chartman's going to re-inherit the lead of this Grand Prix. So I don't know if Chartman's going to have to pit again. I'm pretty sure he's got to pull out. Now the deficit here to make a pit is about 21 seconds. So Chartman's going to have to try and pull out a 21-second lead of Shug's Life and Ice One. Polski's got another penalty for speeding under the safety car. So then here we go. Chartman then's got to pull out a 21-second lead if he needs to pit again. He ain't going to be hanging about his chart. Fastest lap at the moment is Chartman's as well. He's absolutely flying today. And Ice One then is now stuck behind Anubis. So Ice One's stuck behind Anubis. Anubis has got past him. Anubis has got himself up to third here, which is great news to see. Oh, he's run wide. And Anubis and Ice One having a right battle here. Anubis is keeping Ice One at bay here. So Ice One and Anubis are struggling here. Ice One is really struggling here to keep it on the track right now. So this is the closest battle on the track except for Dragon and Mohammed. The two Alpines there are racing each other. And they're coming out that long, fast sweeping right hander. Got another yellow flag out. And it's Polski who's had another spin. Polski's dropped down to Dragon and Mohammed, a 7th and 8th right now. And these two having a right battle in the Alpines. And Mohammed's now going for the inside on Dragon. Ice One's retired. Ice One has lost it in the S's. We've got a full safety car. Ice One is out. He was having such a good race as well. So Ice One's out. We've got a full safety car. Will we see people now pitting, putting the tyres on to get them to the end? So where's Chartman? Chartman's just going around sector 3 now. So this is brilliant news for the likes of Mohammed, for Mo and for Polski. This is brilliant news. They can catch up back up to the pack here. So will Chartman pit? Chartman's decided not to pit. Chartman reckons he can get to the end on these soft tyres. 4 laps old. That's going to be tight, that will, to get you to the end on them tyres. But he's going to go for it. So everyone now will be able to gain back up to the field. Chartman slow down the safety car. There we go. So Luke and Mo are literally on the cusp about to be lapped here by Chartman, and they've been given a reprieve here, and they should now be able to gain back up to the field before the restart here. Yeah, Brizzy Boy reckons you've made a mistake by not pitting there, John. I think I would have pitted just to make sure all my tyres have got to the end. Chartman, I think, reckons he can get these soft tyres to the end here. Me and Brizzy think he may have made a mistake with that tactic, but we'll see. Will that backfire on him? Magic Mag pitted, and Magic Mag come back out on the inside here in the AlphaTauri. So then everyone now's got to catch up to the safety car queue. Hey, will they? Well, these guys, look how far the grid is spread out, guys. A massive difference. People have just been spinning, changing. I wonder how many pit stops everyone has actually made. So pit stops. So Chapman's made 2, Sugarfly's made 2, Alan's made 3. Mo and Wazza have made 5 pit stops each. A lot of pit stops have been made today, and it literally goes in order. How many pit stops you made is where you are on the track. So you got Chartman and Shulkslife already pitted twice, literally first, second. And we got a few guys that have pitted 3 times, then a few that have pitted 4, and then a few that have pitted 5 times. We did start with 20 drivers, we're now down to 11. As we go into the last 9 laps now, as Chartman crosses the line. Oops, sorry. Yep, 9 laps to go. So Chartman will be leading us on this restart, as we are just waiting for Polskiv, Mo, Namesduke and Waza to catch back up to the field here, and they need to get a hurry on with that if that's their plan. Because if the safety car comes in on this lap, they could be in trouble if they haven't caught back up. Polskip really needs to be on the back of this field for the restart. And we've got the 2 Alpines there. These two are having a right little battle before the safety car come out. So let's have a look at their non-tyres. Position change, not much. So Chapman's on 5 lap old softs here. He's got to do another 8.5 laps on them. That will make it 13 laps. Shug's Life's on the mediums. Alan's the medium. Mo is in the same boat as Chartman with the softs. Dragon's on the mediums. Magic Mag's on the inters here. He hadn't liked the soft tyre all race. Polskiv's in 8th. He's been struggling in the rain today. He will also be my teammate for the Monday tier starting next season. Oh no, that's the other Polskiv, I think. Yeah, I think that's the other Polskiv. Mo's in 9th. Ozza's in 10th, not 11th, Lemblick 10th. So them guys still haven't caught up to the back of the group yet. Polskiv's just about to catch up to them. Mo and that still need to. We might even have another lap of safety car here because the field hasn't caught up yet. So this is working in Chartman's favour right now. The more laps of safety car we have, the better it's going to be for Chartman. So Chartman's currently, he would be happy because his tyres won't be getting as much wear as they would under normal racing conditions. Weaving quite a lot though, is having to heat these tyres up quite a bit to keep them in that temperature range by the looks of it. He hasn't stopped weaving yet. To very wet conditions, your tyres will lose a lot of heat really quick. Now I'm thinking the safety car should be in on this lap, as everyone will have caught up to the field. The Magic Mag's got off the intermediates. It's pitted to put on the softs. Oh no, chop! Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that was squeaky bum time there for Chartman, I think, because it looked like, and by the sound of it, it looked like he started to spin there and managed to save it there. And if Chartman did start to spin it there, I bet he's sat in his seat now going, oh my god, that was fucking close. I bet he's absolutely, I bet he's white as a sheet. If he'd spun there, he would have been absolutely gutted. I just know John. That was a close one. I'm pretty sure he was starting to spin there, but managed to save it fantastically. So safety car is in on this lap, guys. which means we'll have 7 laps of racing. Sharpman then slowly back in the field up now. Oh, the Ferrari and the Haas come together there. Alan and the newbies come together. The Haas was warming his tyres up and just drifted in front of the Ferrari there. Ferrari was the passenger there in that one. I reckon that one should be rescinded for the Ferrari driver at least. And Nubis didn't do anything wrong there. Nubis was just chilling out. And the Haas just warming his tyres up, just hit him. So here we go then. Sharpman's going to lead us away. And he's straight on the power. Shug's Life ran wide into that last corner. And Sharpman is gone. Sharpman's 1.6 seconds, 1.7, 1.8 clear by the end of the start-finish straight. Looked like he ran a bit wide though there, did Sharpman. But Shug's Life ran wide into that last corner. And it's cost him a big time to Sharpman. Sharpman's absolutely flying. Sharpman's already got the gap up to 2 seconds. Alan's come under a lot of pressure from Anubis. Alan ran wide there, seemed to cut the track. As Anubis then trying to hunt that Alan down. It's picked up another penalty though. So it's Anubis versus Alan right now. Anubis gone down the inside. Alan's got the move done now, but Alan's come back. Oh, they've cut contact there. And he's running the Haas wide. Now that was dangerous. That needs to be looked at. Lap 22. Anubis has just nearly put the Haas into the barrier there. So, I don't know what them guys were thinking there. And Mo's making his way up as well. He's got Drake on ahead of him. So the battle's all over the field. Oh god. Who's that? Is that Alan? Alan's struggling here. I think he may have damage. Anubis did run him into the barriers by the looks of it. So that will need to be looked at. I'll make a note of it. So Alan then is dropping down the field. He's down to 9th now. Oh god, got cut. Oh god. Oh no, there's 3 cars off. Oh my god, what a crash. Magic Mag was and Alan Crowley went 3 abreast into turn 1. And Magic Mag and Alan Crowley all come together. And Mo has spun it as well. We've got carnage. There's absolute carnage everywhere. I don't know what happened there. Alan seemed to have got pinched into that first corner by Magic Mag and Wazza. Then on the exit, Wazza, Magic Mag and Alan literally all pit manoeuvred each other. It was like a sequential pit manoeuvre from Wazza, Magic Mag and Alan, and he put all 3 of them into the barrier. And 2 of them ain't got a front wing. I don't know if Wazza's kept his front wing. Wazza has got some sort of front wing on. It's damaged though. It's got damage on the front right. So he's going to have to come in the pit here. So Mo's up to 7. Polsky's up to 8. But not really making much progress. Dragon's in 6th, just keeping Mo behind him. Luke's in 5th, Anubis is in 4th, but that really all started from Alan losing a bit of bodywork against Anubis. And them guys are now coming round, so Polskiv's in the pit. Waz's in the pit. Magic Magnum. Oh, Nubis is out. Anubis is out here. So now, oh, he's lost his whole front end there. So now we've got 5 laps to go. Chartman's leading by 6.5 seconds. He will not want a safety car right now. He will be begging that there won't be a safety car. There's Polsky's in the pit. We've got a load of cars in the pit now. So Chartman's leading by 6.5 seconds. He's hoping that does not turn to a full safety car, and it's not. So Chartman then will be happy. He's got 4 laps to go. He's got to keep Shug's life behind. He's 6.5 seconds to the good. Mohammed is in 3rd. Mohammed's in 3rd. He's battling Shug's life. These two are having a little bit of a ding dong now. So Mohammed in 3rd. He's all over the back of Shug. So this is the closest battle on the field. It's the battle for 2nd place. Mohammed then's going to go for the cutback on Shug's life. And then you can see Chartman look already entering turn 1 there. And Mohammed then's gone for Shug's life. And Mohammed's took 2nd place. But Shug's life's going to have the inside. It's not going to be as quick as going around the outside there. Mohammed takes 2nd then. With 4 laps to go, 7.5 seconds behind Chartman. They're on the same amount of wear than their tyres. What penalties do people have? So fastest lap is Chartman's. So we're picking up an extra point for that. In terms of penalties, I don't think that's going to make much difference to the standings at the moment. Chartman's lead's growing all the time. He's nearly got it up to 10 seconds now. This man's absolutely loving these conditions today. He has not put a foot wrong all race as Chartman. And I'm going to stop now because I don't want to curse him and do the commentator's curse. But he has driven a fantastic race today. While others have struggled in these conditions, this man right here has shown his consistency once again, and he's leading, and he's only got 3 more laps after this one to do to bring home the win in the COTA race. So I'm going to switch from Chartman because I don't want to do the commentator's curse on him here. The field is quite split up, and Dragon then is all over the back of Waza here in the battle for 7th place. And Waza then is going for Dragon, and Waza gets past Dragon here. Gets himself up to 7th. It looks like 7th place is going to be where he's going to finish here. The people have got penalties up and down the field, but it doesn't seem like that's going to affect people's finishing positions. Polsky's on a late charge. He's got himself up to 5th. But he needs at least 3rd and the fastest lap to take the championship fight to the next race. But as it stands, Aiden will be the driver's champion without racing today. And that's because Polsky hasn't managed to get up the field. He's had issues with spinning. He's just not had the race. He hasn't really come together for Polsky today. But he's in 5th at the moment. Luke's in 4th. Shug's in 3rd. Mohammed's in 2nd. Mohammed got past Shug's life. It's not really gaining on anyone. Chartman's actually pulling away from him. So Chartman's just about to cross the line and start these 2 laps that he's got left. So Chartman doesn't really need to take any risks here. He can just back off a little bit. He's got a 13-second lead. Last thing he wants to do is have a spin. So he should be backing off a little bit here. Doesn't want to take the risk if I was him. He's on for another win here. As Mohammed's gonna look like getting a podium here with Shug's life. Positive is gaming on these guys, but it's a little bit too late for him today. But Positive does take the fastest lap of the race for now. Shugslife's all over the back of Mohammed here. Mohammed having an incident or gone wide somewhere. So he's lost 3 seconds to Chartman here in his first sector. And Shugslife's all over the back of it. Oh, Shugslife hit him there. I wonder if Shugslife damaged his wing in that instant. He's gonna have DRS though. If DRS is open. He's not gonna be close enough, I don't think. No, not quite. So we've got 10 guys left, all looking to bring home these points now. Literally all we've got to do is cross the line to bring them home. Polska's catching Luke at a rapid rate of knots. He may be able to steal 4th on the last lap here. Unless Mohammed or Shugslife have an accident, Polska ain't gonna be keeping this battle going to the last race. So Mohammed then crosses the line. He's got his gap back up to Shugslife now. And we'll follow Chartman then on his final lap. Coming for the S's. Hasn't set a foot wrong all race. Hasn't picked up any time penalties. Seemed to have been on the correct tyre at all points of this race. Stayed instant free. Didn't tangle with anyone. Has raced his own race. Had two or three fantastic safety car restarts. He has earned and deserved this win today as Chartman. He'll be another one to add to his tally for wins in HPR. And he's pulled out 20-second lead here over second since the last safety car restart, which was only 7 laps ago. So he's literally averaged about 2.5 to 3 seconds a lap on second place. And Chartman then looks like he's about to bring it home. And Bolskiv will be picking up 4th place here through time penalties, and he doesn't need to, he does it on the track. Oh, Luke spun here, that's why Luke has spun. Bolskiv's gone up to 4th. He's not going to be close enough to his teammate, however, unless his teammate backs right out of it. And Chartman then comes round the last corner, and Chartman takes the victory. Fantastic race from you, Chartman. You absolutely deserve that one, and a big congratulations from me here, mate. Mohammed then's going to come home into 2nd place, and he does. I think that may be his first podium in HPR. I'll get Jamie to check that one. Shugslife then's going to bring it home into 3rd. Polskiv then will come home in 4th. He just didn't have enough in the end. And Polskiv picks up 4th. Luke's gonna get 5th by the looks of it. Yeah, Luke's gonna pick up 5th place here. Still some points for that, good points for the Haas team. Well, who's gonna get 6th by the looks of this? Yeah, Mo picks up 6th place. Dragon's gonna pick up 8th place after his time penalties. Wazza's going to pick up 7th. And Magic Mag's going to pick up 9th. The Alpha Tower, Soul Remaining Alpha Tower. And Alan's going to bring home 10th. So, Aiden will be the Drivers' Champion of the Wednesday tier after Polskiv couldn't make any inroads. However, the battle for the Constructors is going to be seriously heating up after a Red Bull 3-4 and the AlphaTauri is only managing to pick up 2 points. The gap in the Constructors between the AlphaTauris is going to come right down, and there's Chartman acting like Superman with his cape. We'll have his champion, we'll have his race today. And a fantastic race it was from Sharkman. And he celebrates. Fantastic victory from him. Absolutely brilliant from start to finish. Well deserved. Congratulations, Sharkman. So just to confirm, Sharkman won. Hamilton second. Shug's Life picked up third. Polski come home in fourth, but it's not enough to keep the championship fight going for another week. So Aiden is your champion of this tier this season. But the battle in the constructors is going to get ever tighter after the Red Bulls pick up a third and fourth place finish here. And the Alpha Tower is only managing to bring home 2 points. That's going to be a key battle now. Thanks for joining, guys, and I'll see you on Friday or some point over the weekend, and if not, I'll see you next Wednesday. Good night, guys.